video. This one is a little different. Welcome to my work from home space. So when I'm not doing hauls or anything for social media, or just when you're not seeing me on the screen, this is where I spend most of my time, here in my home office. So I want to give you guys a little sneak peek into my lifestyle. And so since I recently did an upgrade of some things in this space, added some things to it, took some things away, I thought it'd be, kind of neat and interesting for me to share that with you guys in case you may, want to do something with your space or upgrade it. So I know a lot of us are still out in the where a lot of us are still working from home, although a lot of us have transitioned back to the office, but I am very blessed to be able to still work from home. Now, typically I do spend most of my days working from Sunday through Thursday, and so my week ends on a Thursday, and my weekends to myself on my days off are Friday, Saturday. I work from home as a banker for a major bank, and so yeah. So I have actually 2 desk spaces that I'm going to show you guys today, and show you guys some of the things that I did add to my space to elevate it, make it more comfortable, practical, and functional for me, because before it definitely was not anywhere near that. Actually, it was half a workspace and half a storage space before, and I wish I had pictures to insert to show you guys, but of course I don't. So this is what we have. So before I go ahead and get into it, I definitely want to hear from you guys as well. What do you do for, do you have a 9 to 5? Are you, working for yourself, self-employed? Let me know down below in the comments. I definitely want to hear some feedback from you guys on this video, but I'll go ahead and get into it. So since I'm standing next to the biggest item that was a must for me, this chair, I might as well just get right on into it. So this chair was gifted to me from a friend of mine. I guess with all the complaints about how so uncomfortable my old chair was, they decided to go ahead and bless me with a brand new chair, and oh my gosh, boy was I happy about this upgrade. First of all, it's so comfortable, and I know it looks, just like a simple white chair, but it's so comfortable. I could definitely sit in it for 8+ hours, doing what I need to do for work. But it's a blessing to have. I would say that. What is the icing on the cake, though, of this chair, or about this chair, is that, as you can see here, there's a little plug, a USB plug, that is, to be specific. And this plug is what allows, it has a switch right here so that you can be able to turn on the vibration or the massaging action that's built into the chair, which you can't see. So boy, I'm telling you, the massage that it gives you, the little vibration action, that is awesome. And I couldn't ask more. So they surprised me with that feature. It does have a little pocket here under the chair where you can store the cord, so you don't have it hanging. It has a little guide. Of course, the chair has lumbar support. I could not work in a chair that does not have lumbar support, because you need that to support your lower back so you don't have pain and you're not uncomfortable and stuff like that, since you're sitting for extended hours and hours on end. And I already have to endure the, oh my gosh, the mental capacity of taking back-to-back calls, since I work in a call center environment for a bank. I just need my body to at least not feel and be in pain, because it's already enough to have to deal with on the phone. If any of you guys worked in a call center, work for a call center currently, you know my pain. So I'm sure you can relate. And so I'm gonna get this camera and bring you guys closer because there's some other things I want to talk to you guys about as well. The next thing I'm gonna touch on is the table. Now this table has a USB-C and USB port, which was like the icing on the cake for me, especially knowing that I have this chair now that has the USB plug, which I can just easily plug in from the front, and I have my adjustable controls for my standing or lowering feature of my table. So I knew I just had to have this table once I saw those controls, and they were located in the front, so I just knew I had to have it. Now I know that I'm gonna work on this little situation here that I have at the bottom with all the cords. As you can see, I'm trying, so I got a little organizer there for the like the surge protector for one of my surge protectors, but I have more that I have to deal with getting like the cord organizers and the cord hiders and all that kind of stuff from Amazon. So those are on my to-do list. It's not a major eyesore for me right now, just because it's just me. It's not anyone else that I'm really having over like that, and I'll deal with that on a later note. Another plus or thing that I needed was this drawer. I needed a drawer, to put a little extra stuff in, just like my chapstick, maybe a piece of tissue, a notebook, and of course my blue light blocking glasses. And I got these cases all from Amazon. And I'm going to link everything down below in the description box for you guys as well. And so all of the equipment that you see on the table here, this is all of my work equipment. This table is about, I want to say 63 inches long, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on that. I will, like I said, leave everything in the description box if you guys are interested. But it is a definite game changer compared to my old table, which I'll show you guys right over here. This is my old IKEA table that I was working with, significantly much smaller than what I have. And of course, it didn't have adjustable legs. And can you imagine how I managed to hold all three of these pieces of equipment on there? It was very cluttered, but I made it somehow work for the time being. Now up above, I decided to go ahead and create a gallery wall. Just took some pictures on my phone, and I bought those additional like gallery style art pieces from Amazon, and then I just framed them in the frames that I already had. So 3 of those frames I got from Ross, and the other 3 I got from Hobby Lobby that were marked down on clearance at some point. I just kind of held on to them, for future use, and it came in hand. I finally got a chance to use them. Now up above the actual frames there, you see I have 3 gallery style lights to create the ambiance for days when of course I'm not working and I just kind of want to have my own little fine space. So the lights actually are battery powered, but you can control them with the remote here. So the remote, as you can see, has different timers on them that you can set if you want it to, or you can of course leave them on for however you wish and control them that way. But it does have different levels of warm light, natural light, and cool light. So I do love that as well. That little floor lamp that you see there next to my monitor or behind my monitor is also from Amazon. I love that it has the little cage light look to it. It's adjustable, and actually let me turn it on for you guys. So it gets pretty bright. That's not as bright as it can go. This is as bright as it can go, but yeah. So I definitely get a lot of use from that to add more light to my space. I love how this looks at night when I, want to use it. You can adjust them in unison or one by one, how you like, how bright you like your light, or cool you like your light, and all that kind of thing. I thought that was neat. This fiddle leaf plant. Fiddle leaf plants are my absolute favorite, and I bought this last year from Michael's. It's just a, you know, I want to say maybe it's about 6 feet, possibly. But I just kind of moved it into this space to, you know, add some greenery. I also added this printer table so that I can, you know, have a place for my shredder, extra paper, my printer, of course, because I didn't have one before. I just kind of had a makeshift like fold up table holding everything before, but now this looks just, you know, a lot more cleaner and neater. I have my cart here with just like my candles and you know, my fragrances and stuff like that for the house. Oh, I forgot to mention that I do keep like affirmation cards and things of that nature on my desk so that I can look through and read through sometimes between calls, just to kind of give me some motivation and, you know, try to keep the mood as like when I'm feeling in a bad mood, or if I had a bad call, these help to get through those tough days, you know, when I'm feeling down and stuff like that. Or you just get some of these customers that are very, very rude and disgusting on the line, and they just want to be, you know, they just want to turn your whole day upside down. I also have this little it's a aromatherapy diffuser, so all of the fragrance blows out through the bottom holes there. I have my aromatherapy oil that I kind of just put inside of it on the pad, and then I just plug it in with the USB cord in the front of my computer when I need it. And actually I can plug it in and show you guys. You know, you need to add certain things to your space when you're working in a call center environment to make your day go by faster and help to keep your mind at bay and kind of be able to blow off steam at times. Anything that you can help add to your space to help balance your mood, I am all for it. Now, these pictures on this wall here, I got them all from Ross. I just love Ross. Whenever you go in there, you are definitely going to find something that you can use, or, you know, that you're in need of to, whether it be for your body, for your home, or whatnot, you're going to find something. So Ross is the store, okay? And this video is not sponsored by Ross either. But I just love them. This is my IKEA table again. So I kept this and held on to it because I do use my personal computer only for my personal needs, my social media, anything that I have to do for myself. I have that here. I have an extra monitor for when I need it. Then I have my little book stand over there. I added those shelves from Ross as well, just to kind of, you know, give some aesthetic vibes to the area. So yeah, and then I'm gonna show you guys my old chair. So this is my old chair. And it's definitely been used and had some long wear since 2020, but that replaced, you know, the white chair replaced that. So yeah. I can't sit for 8 hours plus in this chair anymore. I've used it to the bone. I just keep my, you know, things that I don't have really a place for, like a home for right now, like my toolboxes. I always keep a toolbox in the house for my own needs, for when I'm hanging things on my own. And I don't have anybody around to help. So my toolboxes, my electric drill, my hammer, all that kind of stays underneath this table. out of the way on the sides for when I do need it. So let me step back. I think that's about it. I keep my vitamins, my supplements and stuff like that, and just like regular random stuff kind of nearby, so I can remind myself to take them and not take them. But yeah, this is about, I think that's about it. I always keep, you know, some type of hand cream, and I have tissue, hand cream, a mirror if I need to. Sometimes I do my nails at my desk in between calls if I have a chance. I also have a little station for my adult coloring books. I used to use them quite frequently before I got promoted at my job a few months ago as well, but with this new position, I rarely have downtime in between calls to do much coloring these days. But on my free time, if I have any to spare, I like to get back into, you know, coloring from time to time. It definitely helps with my anxiety, my stress levels throughout the day, and all that jazz. All right, you guys, so I hope you enjoyed the video. I tried to, you know, give you guys, you know, a good little tour of how I transformed my space, or elevated my space, my dining room area space, to work for me as a home office. So again, I live in a 1-bedroom apartment, so I, you know, like I said, I did not want to have my work from home space in my bedroom, because I've done that before and that was just driving me crazy. So this works for me, and maybe, you know, some things that I set up in my space may be of help for you as well. So if you like the video, definitely give me a thumbs up. I can't wait to talk to you guys next time, and I'll see you guys then.